Could you soon be paying your electricity bill, your mortgage, or even your phone bill directly with your Pi network tokens? Well, according to a recent announcement, that reality might be closer than you think. But we need to break down what this really means. Welcome back to Zacchy Crypto Update, your source for getting straight to the point on the latest and most important happenings in the crypto world. Today, we're tackling a piece of news that's generating a lot of buzz, particularly within the Pi network community: the reported integration allowing Pi tokens to be used for real-world bill payments and other services through a platform called Zypto App. Let's dive into the details in my analysis. So, here's the core of the news. A platform called Zypto App has reportedly enabled users to utilize their Pi network's native token, Pi, to pay for everyday, real-world bills. We're talking utilities, rent or mortgage payments, phone bills, even loan repayments. This is being positioned as a significant step forward for the practical utility of the Pi token, moving it beyond just an in-app currency or a speculative asset to something you can potentially use for essential expenses. According to the reports, this functionality is already live and accessible in several countries, including major markets like the United States, India, and Pakistan. In the US alone, they claim to be connected to over 21,000 different billers. This integration works through the Zypto app, which is described as a decentralized finance, or DeFi, platform that supports various cryptocurrencies. By connecting to Zypto, Pi holders are supposedly getting this new avenue for spending their tokens. Now, right off the bat, enabling direct bill payments sounds like a massive leap for any crypto project aiming for mass adoption. Its tangible utility. Is Zypto directly accepting Pi and paying billers in fiat? Or is there another process? This is key to understanding the true nature of this utility. It's not just bill payments. The Zypto app seems to be offering a suite of services for Pi holders. The reports highlight a few others. Firstly, there's a reloadable Visa card integration. This means you could theoretically load your Pi onto this card, and it would convert to USD, allowing you to spend anywhere globally that accepts Visa. This is another layer of real-world spendability, if it functions smoothly. Secondly, the app mentions the ability to buy single-load gift cards using Pi, including Visa, MasterCard, and American Express. This gives users another flexible way to use their tokens for purchases where cards are accepted. And finally, for the security conscious, they mention the option to purchase a hardware wallet, specifically the Vault Key card, using Pi tokens. Collectively, these features, if fully functional and accessible, definitely paint a picture of increased utility and accessibility for the Pi token through the Zypto platform. These additional features, especially the Visa card angle, suggest that Zypto is likely acting as a conversion layer. They're taking the Pi and somehow turning it into usable fiat currency, like USD, to facilitate these transactions. Hey pioneers and crypto enthusiasts! If you find this kind of detailed breakdown helpful and want to stay ahead in the crypto game, please take 1 second to smash that like button. It really helps YouTube know you value this content. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe to Zacchy Crypto Update and tap the notification bell so you don't miss crucial market moves and news like this. Okay, let's get analytical. On the one hand, any development that brings cryptocurrency closer to everyday spending is a positive signal for the broader ecosystem. For Pi Network specifically, a project often criticized for its long enclosed mainnet phase and lack of mainstream utility, this Zypto integration appears to be a step in the right direction. It gives holders a potential way to do something with the Pi they've mined, beyond peer-to-peer transactions within the closed environment or bartering on unofficial platforms. However, we need to ask some critical questions. Is this integration directly endorsed or facilitated by the core Pi network team, or is Zypto a third-party building on the accessible parts of the Pi blockchain/wallet infrastructure? What is the actual process for a user? Can you seamlessly connect your Pi wallet to Zypto? Are there significant fees involved in this conversion or payment process? My opinion here is that while this looks like direct Pi utility, it's more likely Zypto acting as an intermediary, leveraging some access to the Pi ecosystem to offer fiat-pegged services, possibly relying on an internal Pi value or secondary markets to manage the conversions. Think of it like this: it's like being able to trade your specific arcade tokens for vouchers at a third-party store that then let you buy things outside the arcade. It's utility, but it's dependent on that specific store, Zypto, and how they handle the token exchange. On the accessibility front, the reports mention a decent global reach for Zypto's bill pay service, including places like Mexico, Costa Rica, Egypt, and Malaysia, alongside the US, India, and Pakistan. This broad availability is positive for reaching a diverse Pi user base. The emphasis on security features in the Zypto app, like zero activation fees, compatibility with major payment systems like Google Pay and Apple Pay, and 3D secure protection, are all good points aimed at user convenience and safety, essential for adoption. So, what's the takeaway? The Zypto integration offering bill payments and card loading for Pi is definitely noteworthy news for the Pi network community. It adds a layer of potential utility that many have been waiting for. My final opinion is that while this is a positive step in demonstrating potential use cases and expanding the Pi ecosystem via third parties, it's crucial for users to understand the underlying mechanism and not mistake this for the full open mainnet functionality and liquidity that would allow seamless, unrestricted conversion of Pi to any fiat globally. It's a bridge to utility, facilitated by a third party, which is progress, but the journey to widespread, open utility for Pi still has key milestones ahead. Now, if you want to stay ahead of the curve on market news, potential opportunities, and get access to discuss these developments in real time with a like-minded community, you absolutely need to join my Zacchy Crypto Update Telegram group. We share valuable insights and, yes, keep an eye out for promising free airdrop opportunities you won't want to miss. The link to join is right down in the description below. And remember, this is super important, this video is for informational and educational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. The cryptocurrency market is incredibly volatile, and you can lose money. Always do your own thorough research, understand the risks involved, and consider consulting with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. That's the breakdown of the Pi network Zypto integration for today on Zacchy Crypto Update. I hope this analysis gives you a clearer perspective on what this news means. Stay vigilant in the markets, keep learning, and I'll catch you in the next video.